All right, ladies and gentlemen, they're making the last adjustments on my man cave in there. And you can't hear, you can't see, but there's construction all over there. So it's a good thing I have that door coming because the draft is going to be this weekend, and Friday is the day that we're going to be very interested in because that's when we'll do our first pick. Now, I was thinking yesterday, don't cross out us moving in later in the first round. So make sure you come to the show, watch, have fun, see what the enemies do. I'll get in that in a minute. But then we may move up in the draft. It may happen. Who knows? I mean, it's very expensive, but it's less expensive to move into the bottom of the first round if you see a defensive tackle that's fallen, or our tight end that hasn't been picked yet, or something that we really need. We can move into the bottom of the first and get it. So keep your minds open and be there Thursday night for the draft. I will be paying a lot of attention to the New York Football Giants and the Washington Redskins about what they were going to do at quarterback, because both teams, in my opinion, are just in need of a quarterback. I mean, the Giants, Eli is Eli. But with that running game and what that got going on there in Washington, in New York, a good quarterback could do some things with that football team. I'm more worried about the Redskins because the Redskins just need a serviceable quarterback. The Giants need an actual good quarterback, somebody that can throw, somebody that can make the receivers better because they lost their receiver. But they do have a top-notch running back. The Redskins, however, have an offensive line, a stable of running backs, and some pretty good wide receivers, and a real good tight end. You got to stay healthy, but a real good tight end. So they're ready-made offense for a quarterback, and then they have a defense and a philosophy that supports a bus-driving quarterback, so an Alex Smith type. So it's so much easier to get an Alex Smith type or define an Alex Smith type or whatnot to run your offense rather than try to find the next Tony Romo or Peyton Manning or Tom Brady or whoever you think you're going to find. Now, I will say I'm going to talk about Dak Prescott for just a second because I am really happy that I'm getting so much pushback of people that want to keep Dak Prescott on this team, because I get the number one annoyance during the season is the people who hate on Dak Prescott, and that kind of is kind of my will for him to go somewhere else and succeed, because him with Jason Garrett and Kellen Moore, I'm just worried about. Plain and simple. Plain and simple. I've always been worried. I've been less worried about Dak Prescott himself than what's going in Dak Prescott's ear. So I kind of don't want him to be the scapegoat if we have a bad season, or if this offense doesn't run, or if Jason Garrett can't call plays correctly, and the fan base is looking Dak to work miracles week after week after week. And if Dak isn't able to work miracles week after week after week, then his value drops, and they talk about him every day on TV. And Dak Prescott got to be better. Dak's horrible. Dak played a terrible game. I'm so sick of that. The polarization of Dak Prescott. I'm so sick of it. So if we can get him under cap and make it work out with our football team, I would love to have him. But the way I am right now, I just feel like we don't have the coaching staff for him. And if we don't do great things, I'm talking about real good things. I'm talking about going deep in the playoffs. If we don't do great things this year, the onus is going to fall on Dak Prescott, and they're going to talk about him like a dog. And that's what I don't want. I like the guy. All right, guys, I will see you. I got to go somewhere out in LA tonight. One of my very, very rare LA trips. I got to go out there tonight. But tomorrow, I think I'm going to make a video early in the morning, and I'll try to be online as much as possible before the draft. We got some things to do on Thursday, but I'll be with you as much as possible. All right, got to take the kid to school. Holla, peace.